For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alexis Hughes. I live in the town of Midland. I'm also a planning and zoning commissioner for town of Midland. Mom of three, wife, Christian first, Christian conservative all the way. I will be very upfront with you. I had prepared a speech, but I feel like I'm going to speak from the heart tonight. I am one of those people that put sound bites out on Facebook. And if you follow my Facebook and social media, you will see that it's not just sound bites. I go very in depth talking about my views, what I stand for, what solutions I'm proposing, and then I explain when our voters hit back at me, telling me you need to stop growth and say no. I explain to them why we can't legally do that. So if you are looking on Facebook, guys, yes, you will see some pictures. Please read the post. Another thing, I don't call it arguing on Facebook when you come to me with questions, when you challenge me on my stances or information I put out there, because that's civil disagreement. That's not argument. I'm asking for your vote. The least I can do is give you answers to your questions. That is what I want to restore first and foremost to this county. Because right now we have leaders that when you ask them questions, they look at you like you're a peasant. And how dare you question them on their votes? Number two, the tablecloths. Yes, I'm one of the tablecloth people. I'm part of Cabarrus County Citizens Against Tax Hikes, okay? I don't hate your tablecloths. I don't. I am proud of you and the business. I love our business owners in this county. But as we saw at the work session, our county is projected to be, I think it's about $13 million deficit in fiscal year 2027. So excuse me if I don't think tablecloths are a necessity. Because I grew up in a time where when my mom and dad could barely pay rent, could barely keep the lights on, and I was wearing high waters to school getting bullied, guess what they didn't get to do? Raise the damn taxes on everybody so we can pay for tablecloths. Okay? So when I say we're getting down to common sense, I mean we're looking at the budget. We're looking line item, line item, line item, because you cannot keep funding stuff if you have no way to plan for it. The next thing that I will promise to do for this county, because for too long our commissioners, our school board members, our city council members forgot we are one big collective. We all got to work together. We've seen the mudslinging online. I don't care what party you're from. If you are here for the county and you don't want to raise my taxes, let's talk. Let's find solutions. Because the only way you're going to find them is to get out of the rooms with a bunch of yes men and yes women in them and get in the rooms with the people that challenge you. That is why I'm on Facebook. For those of you not on Facebook, I respect that. I hate social media, but I need it for my job, okay? Call me. My number is 704-773-2117. You can Google me because I've also been in the top 3% of real estate agents in this market, specializing in land development, specializing in hedge funds, who, by the way, if we're being quite honest, are responsible for these home values increasing. You see, we've had a home shortage for over a decade in this county, but we didn't see those prices spike until COVID happened. And guess what was happening during that time? Hedge funds were snapping up the properties left and right, paying $40,000 to $60,000 over fair market value, forcing our first-time home buyers, our kids, our grandkids out of homeownership and wealth building. So when we like to say, oh, it's inflated talk, they're just trying to create drama. No, ma'am, we disagree. So let's have civil disagreement. You show me your facts, I'll show you mine. The next thing I will say, I hear we get back $6 for every $1 we get from Eli Lilly and all these incentives. Okay, that is great. I'm the first person to admit when I'm wrong, because I'm wrong often. That's why I listen to people that challenge me, because they can show me where I'm wrong. What I want to see is an independent study. Because everybody says, look at the EDC's website. Well, shit, I would probably fudge some numbers if it meant me getting funding cut. The most important thing that we have to do electing our officials is elect officials that put God and the Constitution above anything else. Yeah. God first, because we are commanded to follow Him, and if we seek Him in all that we do, we will make the right decision. The Constitution, second, Because when you are sworn into office, you swear to uphold the oath. You swear to uphold our Constitution. Now, I understand there's been no developments, and I've got a message into our planning division to make sure in Cabarrus County in 0 time, okay? You don't plan for what's happening today or in the past. You plan for what's happening in the future. We need to put resolutions in place to protect our rural farmland, because some of us didn't move here to walk around the street to a coffee shop. If you did, that's okay. You've got cities. Some of us moved here because we like the farmland. We love our trees. We love nature. So with that, if you've got elected officials telling you it's not happening, don't worry about it, I would be very, very, very careful about that, because when COVID came around and they shut down the schools, it's going to be temporary. Well, it wasn't. When they gave us masks and we told you the next thing they're going to do is force vaccines, and y'all told us we were crazy. It's not happening. Don't worry about it. Leaders have to stand up, and regardless of whether they have the power to do something or not, you deserve to know where they stand. So where I stand, Constitution first. Men should not be in women's locker rooms. That little boy in that girl's locker room at Coxmill High needs to be ejected immediately. Our school board members need to fight for that. And you guys need to get out and know your voters. There's no reason our taxes are where they are, and we are still facing a deficit, and we have no solutions. Every candidate up here tonight deserves all of your questions. They deserve for you to meet with all of them. But absolutely no candidate up here tonight gave you solutions. They gave you feel-good stories. My name is Alexis Hughes. I hope to earn your vote, and if I do, I promise to always speak for you, always listen to you, always answer to you, and put God and the Constitution first for this county. Thank you.